way to opening a wine store. They've quit their jobs, put the house on the market, and are planning their move across the country to Los Angeles. But first, they need to sell their home in New York.
People started coming to look at the house every day.
After weeks of showing the house, they found a buyer. Without delay, John was on the phone setting up a place to live in Los Angeles, and the realization of what they're doing begins to set in.
Hi, this is John. And we had gotten an apartment over the phone from New York, and then we had the movers come, and I think, again, a second point of it really hitting home was when we were walking around an empty apartment with just an air mattress.
And just like that, they were off to their destination. They chose to set up shop in Eagle Rock, California, a quaint little town on the outskirts of LA.
We chose Eagle Rock as our kind of first choice for a place to open the wine store because they were extremely supportive of local business, and they just loved the neighborhood. It had kind of a small town feel.
John and Jen are determined to find the perfect spot for their wine shop.
Yeah, right now we're looking for a location. We got to find one that's kind of central in the right area. Location is completely key to this whole business.
After a tireless search, the couple has discovered an ideal location for enthusiasts to come and enjoy a selection of fine wines.
When we saw the space at first, we immediately started placing in our minds where the front desk goes, where the bar would go in the back, where the wine racks would go, how many wines we felt it would hold, where we would have the tastings, the flow of customer traffic. I mean, you immediately start thinking these things. And that was such a huge step, and it was a thrill to find the space.
The name of the store is going to be Colorado Wine Company. It's on Colorado Boulevard, which is a main drag that goes through a few towns, and it just sounded nice.
And now the real work begins. The space needs a great deal of renovation if they want to open before Christmas.
So here we are, future location of Colorado Wine Company, and it's not in pretty shape right now. If you can see, we got a bit of work to do. Insulation all over the place. We're going to try to keep the flooring that we have here. It's kind of vintage flooring, we're told, so we're going to try to salvage it. This would be our bar, our eventual tasting area. A bar would go there, and we'd raise the ceilings a bit, and every time maybe we'd have private parties and things like that, but especially tastings on the weekends.
Here's where we really start spending money. Electricians and plumbers and duct work for the store, installing the bathrooms. It's crazy.
John and Jennifer want their shop to be different from other wine venues. Their aim is to create an environment where people feel at home.
We want Colorado Wine Company to be a community-based wine store where you can feel comfortable coming in. It's not pretentious. A lot of wine stores can make you feel intimidated. There's so much to know, and most people don't know a lot about wine. So we want it to be a place that's comfortable to walk into. It's kind of got a cozy feeling. You can ask us a question, maybe say what you're cooking that night for dinner, and we'll be able to help you out and find a bottle of wine.
And they found a designer who will make their vision a reality.
My name is Rick Crane, and I'm the designer for Colorado Wine Company. The vision was to create a space that would be interesting, that people would talk about, that wouldn't be too slick, and that would also express the personalities of John and Jen.
Yeah, we'll see.
It takes a lot of imagination.
Yeah.
Getting the store to take the shape of their vision isn't the only hard work involved in the process.
Well, the many steps of getting the store open start with the permitting process. After you've been inspected, after your plumbing and electrical plans have been approved and have been done, it's an expensive and drawn-out process.
Obviously, getting a liquor license is extremely important for the opening of a wine store.
A couple of days ago, we got a hearing date.
So we learned that the liquor licenses that are granted every year in LA counties, say, are some really small number, like 25. It's so important for us to be open even just a week or two before Christmas, before the main bulk of the holidays in December, so we can get that nice influx of cash before the end of the year. It's vital to us.
In addition to negotiating the bureaucracy of the permitting process, John and Jen are hands-on in the construction of the store.
There's a lot on our way between now and when we're done. We have to do a lot of construction to make this space feel okay to walk through and be able to hold the amount of wine we need. This little piece here took me 3 hours. I keep finding like mice, dead mice from the 60s, I think. That's probably lead paint as well, so I have to wear this big gas mask while I'm doing it, which makes it even kind of like harder to breathe, so it's it's really hard work.
As they work on getting the store ready for business, they're steadily draining their resources.
Getting open quickly is really important because you're just bleeding money the whole time.
While the couple is excited about the first part of their journey, they're still nervous about what hurdles they may encounter.
The stressful part is wondering what we don't know that's going to come around the corner.
There's insecurity lines almost every single decision, how it should look, how it should feel, the wines, and and all the time, the ticking of the money going out the door. You're paying for a lease that is just sitting empty, and in the meantime, you're just wondering, did I make the right decision? We've mortgaged our future.
Coming up, the happy couple have finally started to see their dream of a wine shop coming true. But opening a business doesn't always go so smoothly.